Welcome back. Today we're starting on the top floor at Momo. This video actually started like a week and a half ago or so when Imran and I were up here and we climbed on the blue problem behind me, which is a boulder I set that I was super psyched for him to try. So I think we'll start with some of that footage just because it was good vibes and it was always fun to climb with him. And then after that, there's some new climbs to put up. So I'm gonna go through some of the ones that have caught my eye and just try and do everything in as few tries as possible.
Okay, time for the climb. I'm really psyched on this blue one. I guess you guys won't see, there's one hold you won't see, which is like a pretty big jug. So, okay, it's this one, which is like pretty bomber. Back to EKB 2017, 16? Yeah.
I think the hardest point is probably getting to this crimp here, which is like a little blocked crimp. It's quite good, but it's between the hold and the volume. So there's a fair bit of accuracy as well. And then also bumping into this after the crimp. It's okay, you have a nice little hold here for the thumb. And then the other hard moves are gonna be in here. Getting in these two crimps with like the double Gaston position and then into the flat hold there requires a lot of body tension.
Okay, let's send it. How do you like that one? Yeah? How do you do it?
So EML campused to the blocked crimp and impressive, by the way. I just put my left toe here, and then my right heel, I jam it into the jug.
Makes so much more sense.
And can I kind of press off of the jammed heel and pull with the toe.
This wasn't so good. Yeah.
No way. Just a little bit easier. I did the toe hook and the heel and just boop, boop. Makes it a little bit more cruisy. So while we're waiting, I figure I'll tell you guys about the exciting part about this episode. We're doing a giveaway with Snap, their crash pad, and this nifty backpack. And I know what you might be thinking, a backpack is a backpack. However, this backpack has magical properties.
Yeah.
And that is that it creates pockets after you've had it for a fair amount of time. Because when we first got it, we're like, yeah, okay, maybe it has like 6 pockets. And we did a final count today and there's like 12. I think it's a really cool, just like attention to detail, especially like you have climbing bags, you're going out for a day, and there's so many small things that you kind of want to keep in their own nice little place. Well, what if you had 12 pockets to keep all your little assorted climbing knickknacks in one place? And that's also like, just like the feeling of the material and the construction quality feels really high tier. And then of course we've got their crash pad. This is the Grand Wham crash pad, which is their biggest, comfiest highball pad. We've been using it for a year now. It's my favorite pad to take out and climb, especially because it's so big that often I can do a lot of boulders with just this one pad. Nice little secret compartment with a little shoe pad right in there, which is also just really nice. It feels like it's a really well designed and well thought out product. For me, it's just like the best performing pad I've ever had. There's nothing like, oh, I wish it was like this. It's perfect all the way around. So for me, it's like, all right, I know where I'm gonna go for pads in the future. If you're interested in winning this package with a value of 600 euros, which is, quite a bit, it's good value. You want to go to Snap Climbing's Instagram and check out their latest post. And within that post, you'll find all the details necessary to enter the giveaway. We also have a promo code for you for 20% off their entire store. So if you just go to snapclimbing.com and use the code SNAPWithEric at checkout, 20% to 0% on the entire store. And yeah, I really like the products. I think it's great quality, so go and stock up. If you guys saw the last video, you saw I got a little bit shut down on the black here, and now I want revenge. Because I think if I can actually give a couple more tries just on the top section that was hard for me, I think I can put this together. And it would be a really nice climb to just be like, okay, I can do this. Wow, the crimp is much worse than I expected. So here, the infamous crimp. It's definitely slopey. Like you can see, I think you have a tiny bit in the end, a tiny in cut, and then the rest is just slopey. So this is a pure half pad, just full crimp. Super nice, which is more impressive that EML took it with 3 fingers and just locked. The finger training is giving results. And then, you know, this one as well is even worse. Super. Yeah. So this is this hold. Eric, do you want to touch it?
Oh shit.
It's terrible, right?
Yeah, it's also slopey.
Yeah.
Very slopey.
This is very much just like assisted hold to be able to get up into the position to go up to the last hold there. Camera. I'm getting pumped. I have to jump down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I got up there, I thought I was gonna try the dead point move, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try and put up the heel. I just use my thumbs a lot on these holds. It's really important, like where you're grabbing them, how you're grabbing them. And then for me, like the biggest thing to think about is just going fast. Because it's like the longer you spend on these holds, the more time you're gonna have to start like sweating through your chalk and have it be more of a bad time. And then especially like you have this one on the left, and it's super important to be able to end up with where you have a really good pinch up here, just because like the more skin area that you have on the hold, the better it's gonna be. And that's just important for like, especially these, which is like the Elliott Master range from flat hold, is just being able to pinch things that are slopers. Because if you get too weak, say you're like trying to grab it and you're like down here, it's just gonna be shit. Versus if you can get it really strong and pull directly into the hold, it's gonna be a jug. But this feels good. I'm gonna brush it and then try from the start. Yeah, buddy. Thankfully, it's like I had enough trust in the position to go into the crimp, where I could kind of YOLO it, and then it ended up being okay. Hell yeah, I'm super psyched on that. So before we jump into this, I figure I'll show you guys the lay of the land a little bit. Boulder starts in this jug. It's pretty good. Pretty much just like a flat edge to go from. And then this system of 2 sloper dishes. So this one is quite good, but the one on the right is much worse. And then I think the difficult part of this is that you don't have any good feet, so you're gonna have to smear on both sides of the volume and just kind of frog and really compress to then activate the shoulders and come around. And from here, coming into this slopey pinch. And this one is pretty good. It's like, if it was just on the wall, it'd be worse, but especially since it's on the volume, I think you have some good margin to pull from it. I think this hold and the moves around it are definitely going to be the crux. It's both the worst hold, but it seems like the most unclear position of how you're supposed to be using it. Yeah, because you have a really good, both like a thumb catch, but you might also want to take it like this. But I think the hard thing is, because I know that you're going to want your body to be on the left, but you're coming from the right. So to get this, I think it'll be quite strenuous to move the weight around and to get the hips onto the other side. And then after that, you have this trio of crimps. And they're all quite good. This is the best, but it's more undercling, so it's going to be okay. They're all small. These are all about half the full pad crimps. But I think the hard thing is going to be just the position around them, because you're coming off of not a good hold here. The feet are kind of weird, and everything is just in the middle line. So it's like, even though the crimps are good, I think it's going to be hard to really get good pull from them. I got super stressed because I had like 2 or 3 betas planned and none of them worked. So then I just kind of YOLO'd into a position and then just wasn't focusing on all 4 points, and then the foot slipped. So I'm going to try it from that point. Whew. Whew. Wow. I was a little bit overconfident with this, I think. I was like, yeah, this should go like no problem flash. But it's a little bit more sketchy than I was expecting. Yep. It's like it went, but like barely. I think there's a better way to do it. I think the beta felt like quite okay coming into this, but to swing out the toe, I think feels a little bit risky, because like the left foot is okay, but everything is in a line, so you're quite off balance. So to then like have these 2 crimps and then just kick out the toe, and now I almost got it. And that's like also starting in the position. Because this one is better, but then you have to deal with the undercling instead of this. So I think I'll have to rest a bit and then kind of want to give it a second go. Yes. Nice. It felt like I could really flow through the entire boulder now, especially the top. So it's really nice to see like that, the improvement in, what's the word? Rörelsemönster. The improvement in the movement patterns is always very satisfying to have. Start 2 points on here. The way I've read it is it's a classic, start with a toe hook, weight comes in, step down, and then catch on the other side with the opposing toe hook. Nej! Okay, okay. This is a big step up from the easy version. It's really nice. They don't like often have these more new school compy boulders in this grade, just because there's not a huge percentage of the customer base that really can climb that hard. So it's nice to be challenged on it. So I'm gonna do the same thing, show you guys some of the holds on this red climb and show you guys the intricacies. And then hopefully I can put it together. So we have the first blocked crimp here as well. This one is super, super slopey. Not so good, especially because you have the dual techs on both of the sides, but it's all right. And then the other important hold is this crimp here, which is, it's okay because it's screwed onto the fiberglass, but it's quite minimal. It's all about you have to be taking it with the right body position. Around the corner up there, which is, it's hard because the wall itself is no-tex, but if you're really lay backing into it, it's quite okay. So that was the hold tour with Nikken Daniels. So I'm gonna rest a bit and then send this boulder. Whoop. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely like, I haven't completely learned the move, so I was like, I'll keep trying it, and I know it'll go at some point. Okay, so I'm gonna try part of this orange problem that I said. So, if you've seen in Emil's video, he just goes straight to the pocket from this and reaches, which I can barely do. But I'm gonna do the OG beta, which is way cooler. So it was like one of the things I was so excited to see everyone do this beta, and then if you're tall, you could just go straight to the pocket. But you know, you win some, you lose some. But yeah, I think with that, we'll wrap up this video and call it a day. So go in, don't forget to go into the Snap store, use that discount code, it's gonna be juicy, and of course enter the giveaway. I love this pad, and I think most people would absolutely love it too. So go in, see if you can win the package. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.